Hello, this is Sumit, and in this video, I will show you how you can use Gumrev to increase reviews for your business. And be it any business, be it a consultancy firm, be it a software, be it a restaurant, or be it your own agency, doesn't matter what. So, our goal is to increase reviews of your business. So, let's jump into it. I will go log in into Gumrev since I'm already logged in, and you can see there are 5 review forms which are live. Some are demos, some are of one of my different businesses. So let's create a new form for one of my another business called Find Emails. All right, so let's start. Brand name is findemails.me. Website is findemails.me, of course. And here we go, the description. I'll just copy paste the description that I have here. And how it works, I'll copy paste the text. I'll show you the magic of Gumrev that you can even optimize the description that you provide to Gumrev afterwards. So I have just copy pasted it here. Okay, I'll just remove the image section where we have copied. So the part of review form generation is you have to create a review form with a brand name, your website, which is optional, a brand description, which is highly recommended that you should have a brand description so that the system understands that what your customers are using, and based on that it will generate the review. And here you can see it's a software, so software as a service, and I'll go next. Amazing. So this is the first screen of Gumrev that you can see. In the left hand side you will see all the options that you can edit and customize for the Gumrev form. On the right hand side you will see by default options that are coming, that is your overall rating and name and email address. All right, so let's go into the brand identity. As we already had a brand name, findemails.me, we had a brand descriptions. So here you have optimize button to optimize the brand description, whatever you have written from your website or by your own. I'll just click on optimize, and it takes about 30 seconds to rewrite the whole brand description in a much more professional way, much more you can say detailed language. So here we have right now, find emails highly efficient user if allowed you to find emails, all good. So all good here. We have our website. So let's see what we have in the notes. Let me check if I have the notes here. No, I don't have. I just made the crackers go away. So after you add brand name and description, you go to suggest questions. So Gumrev will now suggest you questions that you should ask your customers based on your brand name, your brand industry, and your brand descriptions. So here you have. We suggest 7 questions by default. You can see single select, multi select, short answer, long answer, and you can use these questions in your review form. So let's add the questions. So this is by default question for the rating. So now I will add a single select question, and I'll click on add here. And for now I'll just copy paste this one. Copy primary reason of using email, and I will paste it here. So now first option is cold email outreach. Pasted. Building relationships and growing business. So the system is smart enough to generate a brand description for you, and based on those brand descriptions generate questions that you should be asking your customers to write a review. right? And by the way, you can have your own questions as well, right? So I'll add one more options. Is there one more option? So other specific, I don't want other option to be there, so I'll just delete it. Right, what was the next question? It was a multi-select. Which feature in find emails you find most valuable? All right, multi-select questions. Click on add and click on multiple select, and here we have the question. I'll paste it here, and the next part is no duplicates. Of course, we do not have any duplicates on in find emails. Paste. And next is email verification enabled. Copy, and here we go, paste in match style. Okay, all right, next is advanced filtering options. We do have advanced filtering options, so I can see from a brand perspective that Gumrev have understood what my brand does, and according to that, it's giving me suggestions to write questions. And super fast delivery, and here you have super fast delivery, paste and master. So we have our two questions mapped up here. Next is a short question. How would you like to describe your experience? And I will just add on a short question, short text, add, paste, and here you have our short questions. Next, I don't want any long questions in my review form. So next is overall satisfaction. I will add this as faces, and here we go, paste and match style, find emails. This is done, right? And I want to just move this question a little above as per this. Now the last question is rating. On a scale of 10, how likely you recommend find emails to your colleague or friends? So I'll add this questions. So this is the process by which you can create your own forms. You can have, for example, I'm adding multiple questions. You can have less questions or more questions in your review form. But as per your review form, questions and answer, it will generate a review for your customers, which they can post later on your website, on Google Maps, or anywhere you want. So thumbs up and down, where you will consider future. Again, I will not add discussion, so this is all good. So we are here. I will add one more particular question here, that with thumbs up and down. How was the support provided on findemails.me by Sumit? Was this good? Okay, so this is our form. So once we have the form, we'll just save it. So your form is saved successfully. Now we'll move on to the branding part. So the right hand screen, what you're looking at is how your customers will look at your reviews. So here you have your logo. So by default it's a Gumrev logo. I would like to change it, so let's go change it in custom branding. In logos, I will click here. I'll go to find emails. I'll find the find emails logo. I'll use this one, and we are good. And here I will write down my own findemails.me URL. Good to go. Header background, I like this gray by default. Color is good. Submit button, I would like to change the submit button to generate review, which is nice. Submit button color is good for me. Favicon, I would like to change the favicon to my own. So you can see the customization level that you can get for your brand is up to the level of favicon, not just anything else. You can even rename this button or the reset text, anything you want. So submit button color, submit button text is white, which is good for me. So far so good. We have it here. So customer review, please share your improve us and grow, which is good for me. And here I want to customize the URL, find emails, and it's available. I'll just refresh the form and just for checking if it's saved. All good. So next is show privacy policy. If you want to show your privacy policy, that would be great. So for example, I'll go terms of use of find emails and add it here. So anyone who is submitting the form have an option to read the privacy policy. I will not put it as a no index. You can know if you want the forms to not fetch by search engines, you can enable the no index. Now this is interesting. Next coming up is where you want to post these reviews on. So you have multiple options. First option is Google review. So since we are a software company, we do not have any Google per se, any Google My Business account on the maps. But if you have that, let's say one of my agency account is having it, if I search Google Media, you can find it here. So what it will do, it will generate the review. When you click post and save, it will auto redirect you to your Google Maps, and you can simply paste the review and move ahead. So this is just one example, and you can enable up to 4 buttons here. So let's say here I'm enabling let's say reviews on AppSumo, and for now I'll just put one of my other product URL since find emails is not on AppSumo, and I can change the color of the button. So I like to make it as AppSumo-ish yellow color. So let me see if I can find that. Yeah, found it. This seems good. And I want the button text to be black. So these buttons will be visible to people when they will be finished submitting your form. So public review page, write us a review. We'll come back to this later. So we do have RTL. So in case you are writing in Arabic, you can switch to RTL, but we are good here. Send email to Sumit. This is my admin email. If I want to add another email for find emails, I can simply put my find emails email here, and it is good. For custom language set, I don't want any of these to change, so this is all good. Analytics, I can add my Facebook pixel ID, Google Analytics ID, or tag manager, which at present I don't want to add for this demo. So we have saved the form. Let's go preview it and generate a review. So let's say your overall rating, you have an option to select the stars. So I select 5 star. What is your primary reason? Cold email outreach. Satisfaction, I'm happy. No duplicates. Email verification. Advanced filtering options are my most valuable. How would you describe experience in 1 sentence? All amazing. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's good. Support provided by Sumit is great. Now I'll just write my name and my email address, and I'll click on the generate review button. The moment I click on generate review button, it takes all the questions and answers, your brand description, your brand name, your brand industry in the system, and generates a review. So there's a lot to be said about find emails. It's an advanced filtering options, no duplicate, verification, game changer, outreach, blah blah blah. So this review that's been written is based on the questions that find emails asked me as a customer, and this is the review. If I wish to rewrite this, I didn't like it, I wanted maybe something else, I can click on rewrite, and Gumrev will rewrite this review for me. So now you can see it's a completely different language altogether with bullet points, and which is amazing. So at this point, this review is in draft. So you can go back in your home and you will have a different status of reviews. So this is find emails. Okay, find emails. And you can go into reviews and check that this is in draft. The moment I publish this, this is review saved and copied. So this is done, and I receive an email that I got a new email. And if you go here and refresh, it will be published. So currently it's published but not verified. To verify it, Gumrev sends an email to the user who submitted the review to just click on a link and your review is verified. So see here, verify your review for find emails. The moment I click it, it will show a verification button on my public review page. So this is already copied. I can go post it on Google. I can go review it on AppSumo, and it works simple like that. On the home page, I can even see the public page, how many reviews I'm getting, and you will have an option to embed this public review page. And currently, as you can see, it's not verified, but it's published. The moment I click it as a customer of find emails, it's verified. I go refresh it here, so now it's verified, and I receive an email again that someone verified my review. So that's how Gumrev works. It increases the number of reviews that you can get, and the basic problem we are trying to solve is when you give your customer to write a review for a restaurant, for your business, for your software products, they don't know most of the times from where to start, or they don't write it all together or post a review because it's a blank slate in front of them. So what Gumrev bridges the gap is, it gives them room to think, and there is a review that's written which they can edit. So now they have something they can work on, which saves their time, which eases their you can say their efforts, and in that particular move, you increase your chances of getting more reviews on any platforms or any services that you want. So this is Gumrev. It's already been 17 minutes. We can even talk more about how they work, how you can share even a inbuilt QR form is there. We are coming up with a Google Sheet integration that will show off, and then you can duplicate, you can save it as a template. So if you are an agency, you're working for different clients, you can save it as a template. You can embed it on your website so that it's completely real time. And when you are in reviews, you have moderation option where you can hide or let's say show the reviews. You can view the complete response, how it was made, what the user wrote, and what was the review, and how many times people have viewed this review on your public page or on your embedded page. So for example, this is all the reviews customer page. It was 2 here. Now if I refresh, it will become 3 because I just viewed it one more time. So that also is inbuilt in Gumrev. So I'm very excited to this new launch of the product. It will help me gain more reviews from my customers, and I hope the same for you. Do give it a try. Come join us in the beta. Come join us in the free trial that you get. Create your forms. Let us know in case if we miss something, and start getting more reviews, because more reviews, more sales. Thank you, and this was Sumit from Gumrev.